All right, so now we're recording. I know we were hoping there would be more people on this call tonight. I had a couple of people tell me that they can't be on. But Bonnie's here and she and I are going to talk to you guys. The whole goal for this call was so you guys could all meet each other, because we have a lot of new coaches that don't know each other, and looking for a success partner is a crucial thing to help you brainstorm and make you feel like you're not in this by yourself, that you are doing, you're in this together. Everybody's kind of in it together. Bonnie and I sort of fell into each other as success partners because we started messaging each other, and we both always had the same ideas, and we're like the same person all the time, and we're like, let's do it. And I had come off of a couple of other success partners that really weren't doing anything for me. One was really negative all the time. And one just never contacted me about anything. So I was still on my own. So it's a really, really, really essential thing to have somebody to do that with. Bonnie, do you want to talk about it for a little bit?
Sure.
Yeah.
It does sometimes take a little bit of, trying out different people to see if, you kind of work together well. Because you never know until you wind up, spending time talking to each other and sharing with each other to see if your personalities really are in sync with each other. And, it takes the same type of personality to really enjoy each other. For instance, one person who is really positive minded will not really benefit from a negative minded person or a negative Nelly. And so, it might, if you see someone or hear someone and you start reaching out to them and you feel like there might be a connection, you can ask them if they have a success partner, and if not, if they'd like to be yours, and give it a trial period, see if it works out for you. And if you're really enjoying and benefiting from it, then, that's great. Then it's a success. But you can, kind of gauge how you feel as you go on and see if you're really helping each other and pushing each other forward. Like Shannon and I are really perfect success partners with each other because we both have the identical personality. She's exactly right when she says that we always say that we're the same person, because we say and we think the same things all the time without even at the same time, without knowing the other person was. And so we're both very positive minded and both very passionate and both committed to our business, and we're just right there. So you want someone who's going to have that same level of focus and that same level of commitment and the same type of personality, and someone who's going to not be afraid of pushing you a little bit and not mind you pushing them, because that's the only way to grow. Right. So a success partner really is so important. And when you find the right one, then you're very lucky. So I feel very fortunate to have found Shannon.
Me too. Yeah. Another good thing to think about when you're looking for a success partner or you're talking to people and reaching out to them is, do they have the same kind of lifestyle that you do too? And I think that like Michelle with her 2 little daughters would be a great success partner for someone else with little kids. Like maybe Kim Gilmore would be a great success partner with Michelle, because they do have similar things going on in their lives. So that helps a lot, because you talk about the time that you spend on your business, and you talk about how you work in your business, and what sort of gets in the way, and what you have to do today and what you have to do tomorrow. So anything that you have similar, I think, is a big help.
That's very important, because moms of young children can identify with each other and understand, the trials and tribulations that you need to go through in order to commit to your business and find time for your business, and what you need to do in order to make that time. So, it's exactly what Shannon just said. If you have a similar type of scenario in your lifestyle, that'll definitely benefit your compatibility.
Yeah. Do you guys have any questions that you want to ask us about, what's going to help you make a good success partner, and how you're going to find a good success partner? Any questions at all?
I think it would help Steph and I've been meaning to talk with her about this, but this month has been crazy for both of us. So I think it would be helpful for Steph and I to have regular times to get together, whether it's corresponding with our Fit Club or, just even a Zoom meeting or a call on the phone, so that we know that we're constantly really supporting each other, because I think she and I are very similar, and that we come together and everything's great, but then life, takes things away from us, and then we're fighting to get back, so I think it's a little bit of a yo-yo, but it's not on either of us. It's just that's the nature of it. And so we just need to find that balance and remain consistent. I think we can help each other there. And any advice on that would be great.
Well, doing the Zoom calls, I pay for the Zoom calls because we like to do, have them for an hour sometimes, or we like to have a lot of people on them. So I pay $99 a year. But Zoom, you can do free ones. You can do 10-minute Zoom calls, or 20-minute, isn't it, Bonnie? 30.
I think it goes up to 45 minutes.
Oh, that's awesome. And you can do those for free, Kim.
And even, Skype too, I guess, would work. I didn't think about that.
Yeah. And anytime you want me to be on it, I certainly will. So that's a good idea. I think regularly scheduled times for the both of you, because I know how busy you guys are with your jobs. Definitely.
Yeah.
Cool. Michelle, do you have any questions, or do you have any ideas about what you might be looking for?
Well, I have a friend who used to live here in Sioux City. She moved to Texas. She's actually a Beachbody coach.
Do you want to say hi?
I was going to see if she was interested in being my success partner. I know she talked about coming back and helping me with my Fit Club when she's in town, and I told her that would be a good idea. So
that's awesome. Bonnie lives in Florida, and I live in Iowa, just like you do. So it doesn't matter.
Michelle and I met at Summit. How are you doing, Michelle?
I'm doing good. Yeah. Kind of sick today, but
how's your Fit Club going?
It's gonna start September 2nd at the college here, so it should be
That's
big.
Awesome. Good for you.
Thank you.
Congratulations. That's really fantastic.
Thanks. I'm excited about it.
Yes, you should be. That's wonderful.
Michelle, reach out to her and tell her you're looking for a success partner for your business.
Okay.
You know how Bonnie and I ended up together is because she asked me a question about something, and
we just connected. Yeah,
we just connected immediately, and I just love her so much, and I wish she was like right here next to me instead of
I know. I have to come out there and visit.
Yeah, I'm gonna have her go through my combat class.
Yes, that would be awesome. But yeah, we just, once you start communicating with somebody via Facebook message, if you feel that there's like you're in sync and you're on the same page and there's a connection, then, you might want to consider asking them if they have a success partner and if they'd like to be yours. Because that's exactly what happened with Shannon and I. We totally connected. Yeah. And as soon as, we started going back and forth, we just kept reaching out to each other. And we're like, hey, let's be partners.
Yeah, and it's been just uphill for them.
Yes, it has. Totally.
Yeah. Mike hasn't, I don't know, he's going to start his challenge group. He's got a P90X3 challenge group starting after Labor Day.
Nice, Mike.
And I'd like him to find a success partner that would be another guy. I think that'd be a great way to relate. But
there aren't as many guys,
right? But last night on the call, there were lots of men on that call. I thought that was interesting.
I did.
About 4 or 5 guys on that call last night. And so
I don't know any of them.
You don't have to know them, Bonnie.
No, you don't have to know them. But you know what? I was just thinking of someone. I'm trying to remember his name. I'll think of him and I'll message him to you, Mike. Spencer. Do you know who Spencer is?
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, Spencer is a really nice guy. And he is on my Facebook now. We've messaged a few times because he's fairly new. He's a friend of Greg Plaskett's, and he started with totally amazing results from P90X.
Yeah.
And he started as a coach maybe, I want to say like 6 to 8 months ago. And I think he was, having a little bit of a hard time getting started, but he's still doing it and he's still posting. So he might be someone you might want to reach out to. He's a really nice guy.
And you know, Mike's been a coach for almost 2 years, but he really started getting interested in working the business now that he's getting results from stuff, and
Right.
people are starting to notice
Yeah,
and talk to
definitely.
him about it. You know, do you want to say anything?
Me?
Yeah,
Oh, well, I mean, I didn't really, I mean, I knew I felt good and looked better, but I didn't really know the extent of it until you pointed it out to me.
yeah,
Posted pictures and brought it to my attention, and I'm like, wow.
yeah. Isn't that
What
funny?
program are you doing, Mike? Are you doing the P90X3?
No, I'm actually just doing a little bit of
He's
well,
in Pio with us.
I've been doing Fit Club.
Oh, okay.
We're doing some
At the new moon.
Yeah, right. That's where it is.
we're doing a little bit of everything actually. So
Yeah,
I'm-
mostly we're focusing on Pio. Every now and then we'll throw in a P90X3 push-up, pull-up workout, and we'll throw in a 21-day fix here and there. Or
yeah,
Okay.
and we helped Shannon practice for the latest body pump.
yes, you did.
Right? That must have been fun.
Us.
Well,
I'm sure.
I made him do it a lot.
Yes,
Oh my God.
that must be fun watching you guys.
Well, I don't want to keep everybody very long. I just I kind of wanted to just, you know, touch base, and I'm really disappointed that we didn't get more people on. I understand that people have kids to put to bed and things like that. But thank you, Michelle. Thank you, Kim. Thank you, Bonnie. Thank you, Mike.
Yeah,
And
maybe next time.
Thank you.
yes, thank you. And we'll make this short. If anybody has any questions at all, though, speak up right now. Michelle, anything?
No.
Okay, I know. Kim?
Can you remind me when P90 comes out?
It comes out in September, I think.
Okay. No idea what the specials are for
No,
August.
and I think the Diamond Insider did not come to my email today, but I think it will tomorrow because tomorrow's the 31st. And we always get it the day before. So, Bonnie, you haven't seen it, have you?
I haven't seen it. Mm-mm.
Seen it. Yeah, so we always get it. The Diamond coaches always get it first, and then you guys get it the next day. But we'll pass it to you as soon as we get it. I know
Okay.
that the Body Beast and the Brazil Butt Lift packages all dropped in price.
Yeah.
Substantial drop in price. So I've had people get those packages, but nobody's bought the challenge pack. But they've got the packages just because they're so cheap right now.
Yeah.
I think I might add Brazilian butt lift to my sexy butt Pio group.
Do it. It's perfect.
Sexy butt. I like that.
Yeah,
Yeah, it starts Monday. My sexy butt Pio group starts Monday, and my 21-day fix group starts Monday. Both.
That's awesome.
wow, very cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's awesome. Kim is rocking. Very good.
I'm working on it.
I love it.
Good for you.
Yeah. Mike, do you have
It'll be
anything?
fun.
Not that I can think of right now.
Bonnie?
Nope. I think
All
that
right.
was it.
I want to end with something that happened to me that I don't want to happen to you, but it comes with the territory. Bonnie knows about it and Mike knows about it.
Oh, yes.
A really good friend of mine, her name is Ozzy, and I've known her for years. When I worked at West Music, she was one of the head piano teachers there, and she lives in Los Angeles now, and she's at USC teaching piano. And so she reached out to me because she wanted 21-day fix. And I talked to her for over 2 weeks about 21-day fix, what it is, how to incorporate it into her life because she's so busy. Telling her that the workouts are very short and the meal plan is very easy to follow. So she said, okay, I want it. Can you just send me the link? So I sent her the link to the challenge pack, and also because I know she's a little short of money, I sent her the link to just the programs so she could look at all of them and decide what she wants. So I didn't see her order ever come through. So yesterday I contacted her and I said, Ozzy, did you order yet? Because it's going to be off. It's not going to be, you're not going to get it in time for our group if you don't order pretty quick. And she said, I ordered it on the 27th. And I said, oh, okay. So I said, send me all of your information, because sometimes when people order, and I think Bonnie's runs across this. Kim, you may have.
Yes.
I'm not sure if you guys have run across this. People actually go to the Beachbody link instead of the Team Beachbody link,
Right.
to take them to you. So if they just order on the main Beachbody page, that's when they get assigned some random coach. That's when, as Emerald coaches and above, you get the free customers. So I thought, oh, that's probably what she did. She didn't click on my link. She just she just typed in Beachbody and ordered it. So she sent me all of her information that she got in an email. And it looked really strange to me. It did not look like a Beachbody order number, because an order number from Beachbody there's a certain amount of numbers to it, certain amount of numbers and letters. So it didn't look right, but I got all the info. I got on a coach chat and they could not find her account. They couldn't find any of the info, and I had her email and blah, blah. So I got back on Facebook with her and I said, Ozzy, which email address did you use? Because I have 2 of them for her. She said, I used the USC one because it's connected to my Amazon account. Did you order from Amazon? And she didn't say anything back. And later she Facebook messaged me and she said, well, I ordered from my iPhone and I tried to put the link in and it just took me to another link. So I have a feeling that she just typed in Beachbody and it took her to her Amazon link, because she is on Amazon a lot. And obviously it just went there, and she ordered 21-day fix from Amazon. Needless to say, she actually paid $30 more for it. She paid $89 instead of $59. And so that makes me wonder if she got the deluxe kit. But anyway, I don't get anything out of that sale. Nothing.
It's very frustrating.
It's very frustrating because I worked with her for over 2 weeks and I was very clear about what link to go to. And one of the problems is we could not find a time that we could talk on the phone. If we'd have found a time to talk on the phone, I could have talked her through the order process, which is something I do for tons of my customers. A lot of them want me to just order for them. So I'll sign out of my account and order for them. So she went in and set up her free account under me today. So at least she's on the right Beachbody site now, in case she wants to do something else.
All of her future orders will be under you. But it is very frustrating, especially when you've spent a lot of time and effort on a customer and then they wind up doing something like that. But if that does ever happen to you, just know that it happens to all of us. Yeah. Because I even actually just had that happen to me. One of my regular challengers, who's been a challenger of mine for probably close to 8 months now, and she's a regular Shakeology drinker. She's on my challenge group page, and I had told her and actually emailed her the PIO promotion when it first came out at the beginning of the month, the challenge pack link to order, and said, for just $10 more, you can get the whole PIO fitness program. And her response was, first she said she's going to, and I thought she was going to, so I was checking every day, and it wasn't showing up. So I would send her an email and say, I just want to make sure, because I haven't seen your order. Did you order yet? And she wound up ignoring me because she went on vacation and I didn't hear back from her. And then when she came back, she responded saying, yeah, I decided not to get it because I have already enough, fitness programs, and too many is no good. Well, just yesterday, she sent me a message on Facebook asking me for her customer or her Beachbody number. And I wasn't sure which number she was referring to. So I sent her a message saying, are you referring to the customer service number or your customer ID number? What exactly do you want? And she says, I tried calling and I wanted to order the PIO program. Even though I sent her the link to the challenge pack at the beginning of the month, she was calling them to order just the PIO basic program. And so she said it was a 30-minute wait, so she didn't order. And I responded saying, well, I'm glad you didn't order it because you'll get a much better deal with the challenge pack. It'll just be $10 more than your bag of Shakeology, which is what I told you initially. So at this point, she still hasn't ordered it, but she sounded like she really wanted to, so I'm just checking to see. You never know with these people sometimes. They say they want to do something or they're going to do something, and they may wind up doing something else. So just as long as you're doing your due diligence and following up with them and giving them the right link and the right information, you can't control everything they do, and sometimes it does wind up happening where it's frustrating like that.
Yeah. And I did get a Facebook message from a friend of mine from a long time ago. Her name is Christy. and she wants P90X3 and the 3-day refresh. And she said, I can't figure out this website. I just need you to order it for me. So I tried to call her tonight, and she wasn't available. So I'm going to try to call her again. But that's a big plus. Lose one,
Yes.
another one. So
Yes, definitely. That's awesome.
please don't get discouraged if stuff like that happens to you, because it happens to everybody.
Yes, it does.
Yes. And thanks, you guys, for being on. Please reach out to me or Bonnie even. Reach out to us anytime. If you have questions. Yeah, questions. If you want to ask us about what to do about a success partner, Michelle, ask your girl, ask your friend to be your success partner. See what she says. I think it makes you so much more successful, and it makes you feel like you're not in this by yourself.
Definitely.
So, all right. Signing off. Bonnie, go to bed.
I'm going.
Good night,
Good night, everyone.
Coming.
Bye.
Bye.